Welcome everybody. Thank you very much for joining or watching this video. So my name is Juan. I'm the CMO here at Timextender. It's a privilege to be able to talk to you today. And with me I have the one and only Louise Taylor, I'll let her introduce herself actually. Go on, Louise.
Thank you, Juan. I am our Chief Revenue Officer, our CRO at Timextender.
Thank you. So today we are going to talk a little bit about the Timextender Partner Program. We have had the partner program for many years, but this year we have made quite a few changes. So it's only fair to be able to translate those changes and communicate those changes accordingly. So we have a few slides. It's not an awful amount of them. And this is going to be a bounce back conversation, Q&A, to try to basically clarify every single bit that we have changed. Is that a fair assessment, Luis?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think what's great now is it's very clear the benefits that you as a partner can receive from us. Mm-hmm. So it's a true partnership.
Indeed. So without further ado, I'm going to move forward. And the first slide that we have is very simple. It's our promise, the promise of our product, basically. Timextender provides all the features you need to build a future-proof infrastructure capable of ingesting, transforming, modeling, and delivering clean, reliable data in the fastest, most efficient way possible. That's our promise as a product, and that's the promise that we have for your customers, right? So I just wanted to clarify that our product, our holistic data integration solution, this is what it is going to do for your clients. I'm not sure if you want to add something else, Luis, on this particular slide.
No, I think that's very clear. And I think it's very crucial that you as our partners understand that we're here to support you and your business with your clients.
Correct. Yeah. So now I'm going to move forward and I'm going to pass the ball to Louise because this is her baby in a way. She has put a lot of effort crafting this specific partner program, so she knows all the in and outs. So we are looking at the requirements, Louise. So if you want to talk about them, I know we have kind of hidden some of them, but we'll cover that in a second.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you very much. So you'll see there are three sections, data, mind and heart. We'll come on to that slightly later in this session. And what you can see here uncovered outside of the big orange box are three mandatory requirements. So this is all we expect of you as a partner to achieve with us to be able to receive some of the benefits, again, which we'll come on to shortly, to be a partner with Timextender. So there are three here: total net ARR, annual recurring revenue. So this is the amount of, and we've got it here in dollars, it can be translated into euros to make it simpler. But this is the amount of revenue we would like to see from you each year in these three different levels. Mm. And net is less any discount, margin, compensation, whatever you term this in your business. We then have an ARR retention rate. So it's great. We want to win new business. Absolutely. Who doesn't want to win new business? But actually, it's very important for all of us that we maintain the business that we have as well as winning new business. So what we want is for you to be able to maintain your existing customer base that you have with Timextender. Or if you have a churn, if you have a customer that decides to move on or has no requirement for the product, then actually what we expect in the two higher tiers is that you replace and then grow that retention. Right. And then finally, we have certified solutions consultants. So what do we mean by this? Timextender is a very simple product for everybody to use, but there is a basic understanding and requirement needed from you as our partners to be able to sell and support your customers from a technical perspective. And so we would expect that your solutions consultants, your technical consultants, your specialists, your architects, whatever you deem them in your partner business, they have received the certification from us that they are able to build and support customers with their Timextender solution.
Perfect.
So that's it.
Yeah, simple, easy peasy, as Heine, our CEO, likes to say. the one thing that I wanted to just highlight is the retention rate. I think is super important, especially in the context of where we live right now. We are recording this in June 2023. And retention, loyalty, customer loyalty as a general rule is going to drive your growth moving forward. Every indicator says the same. So it's a good focus. But as I mentioned at the beginning, we have some other requirements that are optional and are hidden away right now, and I'm gonna discover them. So if you can talk through these other requirements, at least skim through them, Louise, I think that will be helpful.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. So as I mentioned, the top 3 are the mandatory requirements. So it's very simple to be a partner with Timextender. We do have some other requirements that we would like you to achieve, and these are chosen by you. So these requirements are based on what works for your business, what's best for your business, and what works with your go-to-market strategy. So there's a couple of sales, a couple of marketing, and a couple of technical options here that you can look at. We've just launched our pre-sales training and certification, so you can use that as one of them. Case studies, we all know that case studies or proof cases, use cases, proof points, whatever you want to call them, we know that helps generate business. If somebody else next door has done the same thing and it works, we know that somebody else will want to talk about that. Solution offerings to include Timextender, new customer wins, so new deals that you sign, and number of marketing campaigns supported by our regional marketing managers that you have.
Yep. You mentioned solution offerings, and this is always something that is a little bit, I wouldn't say abstract, but subjective. I suppose that's the word. So, could you define in the context of Timextender what solution offering means? I think that would help.
Absolutely. I think that's a great point. So solution offerings to many people mean many different things. What we mean is if you have a current go-to-market strategy, a current value proposition, a current story that you tell your client base, and it could be migrating from on-prem to cloud, something very simple. It doesn't have to be complex. We want to help you uncover how Timextender can enhance and support those offerings to help you generate additional business and create run rate for Timextender. And that will help you achieve your annual recurring revenue with us very easily without having to upscale your commercial teams too much.
Yeah, perfect. So basically, in a nutshell, Timextender will be an amplification superpower for your current solution.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Maybe we can talk a little bit also about the registered partner, which is no requirements, but maybe you can also touch base a little bit on what that means.
Yeah, good point. So a registered partner for us means you've signed our partner agreement, you've agreed to become a partner of Timextender, but up until the point that you activate, and what we mean by activation is you sign your first deal, you then become a data partner, and you'll then hopefully work with us and move up the ranks and eventually become a heart partner.
Exactly. Cool. Thank you, Louise. So moving on, we talked about the benefits. It's not a little bit of requirements, right? So take it away.
Yeah, absolutely. Some of these are a bit complex, but get in touch. We'll talk you through more detail if you need it. The first one is very simple. This is margin, discount, commission, again, whatever you want to term this. But essentially, the top line is how much we will discount our price depending on what level, what tier you're at within the partner program. Now, you'll see below that another margin option. So let me explain the top line briefly first. The top line talks about partner sourced customer. So what that means is when you've been involved in an opportunity, you found an opportunity, you have sourced an opportunity, that for us is a true customer of you as our partner, and the full margin will be applicable. The second option is you can see customer chose partner. So as you know, we have a free version of our product, our freemium. We run a true PLG motion, so a product-led growth motion. through our PLG, there will be lots of times where our freemium users want to upgrade to a premium and potentially need some support, or just want to have them recognized with a partner. So they will choose a partner. There's likely not going to be a huge amount of interaction from you. And so it seems fitting that we reduce the margin because there's little interaction from you from either a sales or technical perspective. But we still would like to support and give you something back for being engaged with those customers. Mm-hmm. So that's the difference between the two. What we want to do with our two data and mind tiers is help you to reinvest some margin. So you'll see the margins are slightly reduced for those tiers, but we want to offer an additional 5% for reinvestment in business development or marketing type activity. So we want to work with you to make sure you're getting a bit more margin, but we want to be able to reinvest that with you to drive new activity that will hopefully drive additional sales, again with the idea to get you up to heart status. Then there's a couple of what I would seem as fairly easy to understand. So education workshops. So workshops, we will help educate your internal teams. We can help you educate external customers as well. Right. Marketing campaigns, and you're the king of marketing, Juan. So you understand. Yeah. This could be anything. And again, it's dependent on you as our partner, what you want to do in terms of marketing, whether you want to do a traditional LinkedIn or email campaign, or do we want to do something completely different? Again, work with us. We're here to support you on those activities, and having the collaboration creates more creativity.
Exactly. So I can give a couple of other examples maybe.
Perfect.
So we've been running a hackathon with a couple of partners in the UK, if I remember correctly. Obviously, we have the trade fairs, the classical. We've been attending Data Innovation Summit, for example, in Stockholm with on our own, but also with partners. So it's all about how can we reach our ICP, or ideal customer profile, and how can we do that together? That's the main goal, basically.
Yeah.
Over to you.
Brilliant. And again, thinking about our ideal customer profile, we partner with BARC, B-A-R-C, if you wanted to have a look, if you didn't already know. They provide us with analysis. They provide us with trends, with data that we can use. They're not the only vendor that we choose to get this information from, but we get a lot of detailed information. And we want to be able to use that analysis that we have to help you, our partners, create some bespoke analysis, maybe for your target markets that fit our ideal customer profile. So again, we want to be able to share this information with you and provide the insights that you need to go to market with your potential customer base. We have just had the most amazing Extend 2023 in Amsterdam. For those that could join us, I know we had such a great rating on our feedback, and I know you all really enjoyed the event. And for those that couldn't attend, you definitely missed out. We will hopefully be sharing lots more content on the event that we hosted in May. But on the Extend, this will be an annual conference that we host, and for our heart partners, we will be able to give you a free attendance slot. And again, we can help support some funded attendance with our mind. So again, it benefits you to get up those tiers as quickly as possible, because you definitely want to be at Extend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, ideally every year. Yeah.
And then we want to extend some of our knowledge that we have with LinkedIn. Not only is Juan a marketing king, he's a LinkedIn king. That's quite difficult to say. And some of Juan's information and tips is hugely beneficial, and we want to be able to share things like that with you. And then finally, something that is very close to our heart here at Timextender is sustainability. We have something called our X Planet initiative, and we will expand that out to you. So for every deal you sign with us, we will be planting 50 trees. And that is irrelevant of what tier you're at. We think that the more trees we can plant, the better it is for our planet.
Yep. And ideally we will build a forest, which we
Absolutely.
are well ahead actually. So just as a point of reference, in 2022 we planted 7,500 trees. So
Wonderful.
a fairly successful year. We intend to double that every year, which will be a success for you, for us, and obviously for the planet. Yeah. And I think this is our last slide, so thank you for sticking around. Just kind of wrap up the concept of every single one of the tiers. But again, Louise, you are the expert on this matter. Go ahead.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. So we have 3 tiers, and as mentioned previously, registered partner. So registered is the status you obtain from signing the agreement until the point of your first deal. So our entry level is data. So from the moment you sign your first deal, you will be a data partner. We would have an expectation that you will want to align our technology for your customer benefit into your value propositions or your go-to-market. You will have an understanding of the data market, and you will have existing data-led solutions. You will have existing technical consultants. We then go into our mind. So this is our mid-tier. And you will in this tier, you will want to be able to accelerate Timextender for the inclusion in your existing portfolio. So you will have a handful potentially of portfolio offerings that you go out to your customer base, and you want to use Timextender to accelerate those. We'd like you to look for a Timextender champion in your business, and you'll be able to sell value propositions thinking about data. And our heart status. So our heart status are our true Timextender champions, our heroes. We have a lot of heart partners. It's very achievable for you to be there. Timextender will help elevate into your customers. We will be at the heart of your portfolio offerings. We would love for you to have multiple Timextender champions, multiple Timextender heroes. And data will be at the heart of what you do. It will be part of your go-to-market strategy. And you will collaboratively sell with us. We will support your go-to-market strategy and support your sales. And then finally, our culture. So our culture is very important to us here at Timextender. It's a very unique culture. We want to push that into you as well. We want you to be part of our culture with us. And so our culture will enable us to fully support and engage and provide a win-win-win for everybody, and so that we can all grow. And our strapline, if you don't know by now, where have you been? But with data, mind and heart, because time and partnership matter.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Louise. That was awesome. So this is all we have for you. I hope that you have enjoyed this presentation. I think it gives you enough insights about the partner program. Nevertheless, if we haven't actually covered everything, you can contact us through timextender.com, which is probably where you're seeing this video. But otherwise, just reach out through the contact us button in our website. And I will add, obviously, our email address as we do this in post-edition. With that said, thank you, Louise. That was a great presentation, as usual. We hope to see you soon. And take care, everybody. Bye.